welcome back to Angry Mack Adventures. This episode we're going to be painting the car. The old man's shaking up the paint now. He spent tremendous amounts of hours getting this ready for paint, and I think he's pretty excited.
Oh, really? Just can't wait.
So what we're going to be using is some stuff called raptor coating, which is going to be used for the floor and under the body as well. Basically, it gives a nice rough texture, so it's a little bit more durable. Basically, you fill it up with the raptor hardener up to the line here. You shake it up as best as you can, and then you spray it on with the provided gun. Let's spray it up, see how it looks. This raptor liner, you can actually get tinted, so this colour is tinted to the car colour. So we're going with the original colour of this car, which is the dune beige. And that is ready to spray straight out the gun, so it goes in just like that. You screw it on, and you're ready to go painting.
Now what we found with the Raptor gun is that it sprays a lot of volume out, so you're going to go through your paint really quickly. So what we found is to add approximately 10 to 15% of thinners, spray it with the 2mm gun, and then go over with the Raptor liner to give it that nice textured look. So for you guys playing at home that want to follow the same process as we did and use the Raptor liner for the top and bottom of the floor, basically a 4-litre kit, bed liner kit, is the perfect amount of paint. So we used 2 litres for the bottom, spun it around, gave it a few days to dry, prepped up the top and sprayed the other 2 litres, and it worked perfectly. Now the reason why I went with the Raptor liner kit is because it's extremely durable and it's actually quite easy to apply. So it's a 2-pack which hardens very well. So it's really good for stone chips and a lot of wearing areas. So for underneath the floor, on top of the floor, this stuff is absolutely perfect. Now I'm not sponsored by Raptor liner, I think it's just a great product. I've used it before and it works a treat, especially as a bed liner. Now for you guys that don't like the textured look, you can actually spray it through the gun like we did at the start using a bit of thinners, and it comes out beautifully. Now to fully cure, Raptor needs at least 5 to 7 days, so we gave it a good week before we started the external part of the panels. Now continuing off from last episode, the whole car was in epoxy primer. So once the Raptor coating was done, it was time to get the body ready for paint, and that's from sanding it back down from 120 to 600 grit sandpaper.
What we're doing now today, we're going to put the final coat on the body. So as you can see, we've rubbed everything down, prepped it. So what we're doing now, we've done it with a 600, and now what we'll do now, we'll go over it with a cloth with some Prep-Sol on it, and what that does, it cleans all the imperial out of it, all the dirt and rubbish. Then what we'll do is we'll go across it with this tack cloth later. What this does, you go over the top of it and it'll take all the little bits and pieces out, so that when you get a paint, hopefully you get a nice clean paint job. Also what I've done, I've washed down all the floor. Give it a bit of a wash and a clean, and hopefully at the end of the day we'll have it in paint.
Now the last step is painting the external part of the car, and that is using 2-pack paint. We are painting it the factory dune beige colour, and just before we do so, we'll rub the whole car down with a tack rag to make sure any dirt or debris is off the surface. Now you can see here how Angry Dad tries to paint all the internal parts of the car so he's not working over what he's already painted. Now we're trying to give the car at least 3 to 4 coats, which I think would be more than enough. Now with the thinners and the hardener inside the 2-pack paint, it dries fairly quickly, so basically once you finish painting the car on its first coat, you're ready for the next. I couldn't have been happier with the results. The car turned out absolutely stunning, and obviously this was just the body. So for the next 2 weeks, the old man was hard into it, painting the rest of the panels, the doors, everything, ready to start putting this thing back together.
Well, welcome back everyone. I'm down to the last stage. We're going to put the paint in, and then that's all the inside done. And then all we've got to do is prep the outside, and away we go. Have a good day.
Thanks, Dad. I will, mate. You too.
Well, it's a pretty exciting moment, guys. We have the chassis on the trailer, ready to put the body on. Got the brand new body mounts ready to go. And you can see how much dust this girl has collected just sitting in the shed. Look at it. Oh my gosh. So we'll give it a bit of a clean up, bit of a blow down, but we're ready to go. I'm sure that the rain will clean it up a bit. We've got sunny skies at the moment, which is good. I haven't told you guys, but I found some original wheels and tyres for the FJ. They're in the shed, the original Steelies. So these will be coming off. Basically, we do have to clean up these locking hubs as well. You can see that there's a bit of a chip out of this one, so I might need to find some new ones. But I've been spraying some CRC on them for the last couple of days to try and loosen them up. But we have to do that. Looks like it's ready for a new belt. I did put a brand new fan on it because the other one was completely cactus. There was cracks in it everywhere. So that's all brand new. Starting to look good, guys. All right, let's bring it to the paint shed and put this body on. Also, I want to say thank you very much to Steve for letting me use his trailer as well. Perfect for this application. Placed all the body mounts where I think they go. So they got like this little diagram from Energy Suspension, roughly where they are. There's a few different types of mounts, small spaces, bigger spaces. So I've kind of worked out roughly where they are. It says these are for the running board, so I think we've got to wait till they get put on. But we'll leave those for now. So let's get a couple of the boys and we can install this.
Too bad. A few little blemishes, but we'll get that out later. Put a bit of orange peel in it. So we'll see how it comes up. It's looking good, but we're nearly done now. We've just got the bonnet and the guards, but other than that, Nick can start putting it all back together now. So that's just about me out of here.